Hello Internet, I am Torma Ximnus, and welcome to my RWBY reaction vid for Volume 5, Chapter 5. Wait, Volume 5, Chapter 5, or Volume 5? Yeah, Volume 5, Chapter 5. Blech. Okay, so, this one... I honestly don't remember if this is one of the ones where I was going into it with a bit of foresight, or if it's one of the ones where it was, like, an actual first take impression. I think it was episode 6 that was the actual first take impression, in which case that means that this will be the last one of the ones that I had foresight with. Because I've seen it before, although it's been a while, so... So, I'm just going to give you the long and short of the situation real quick, and then we'll dive right in. The long and short of it is, I had not been careful enough making sure that all of the settings were in place and taken care of. So the first time I did the recording, this is actually the second recording of this, much after the first recording. But the first time I recorded this, I had realized that the commentary option for Elgato was not on. Therefore, it was not picking up any of my voice input, which means it was just me making motions. You could see my mouth moving, but you couldn't hear anything coming out. So it's like, no, that's not going to do it. I need to have like actual sound with this, and I was so put out by that, and so burnt out by that point, because I had been working to get all the recordings done that I just stopped. Clear stopped. And I told myself I would get back to it eventually. Well, it took a long time for me to get back to it. I finally am getting back to it now, but the amount of time that passed before I remembered does not bear mentioning. But the good news is that this comes as part of a set of videos that I am uploading through the week between episodes 11 and 12. So that'll give you an idea of how long it took for me to get back to this. I thought I had it. I did not have it. I didn't. I'm very frustrated with myself, but you're not here to hear me be frustrated with myself. You're here for RWBY Season 5. Sorry, not Season 5. Season is an episode thing. This is more of a book format, kind of like with the Avatar series. So let me try that again. You're here for RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 5. 5. Boom. So we will begin that episode in 3, 2, 1, now. And this is... Ooh, nice. Is this Yep, it's Menagerie. Let's see... Oh, this would have been shortly after the council meeting on Menagerie.
Are you ready?
I've beat up on giant monsters and robots more than once. I think I can handle getting a few signatures.
Oh, that's what they were doing. I actually couldn't remember because of how long it's been, what they were trying to do. They are trying to convince people that they need to join in helping Haven in Mistral, and they're all thinking, why? We are in a place where everything is nice, everything's calm,
We'd love to have
everything's
someone with your
peaceful.
skills on our side.
Mata,
Is he living with his mom or
get back
something?
inside.
Mom.
Oh. Wow, he got told real quick. And Blake's having no... She's having no luck either. I mean, they're all trying, but everyone just wants to stick with their peaceful routine. They've had it with fighting. They've had it with war. Did that guy actually hit the tree? Seriously? Striking out. Left, right, and center. They need people to help out, but no one wants to. Everyone agrees that what's happening is bad, but no one wants to do anything about it. They'd rather not get into the fight themselves, and that's just...
I don't get it! How can they just sit around and do nothing with the white fang getting ready to attack?
Because not everyone is like you and me. The faunus here in Menagerie, the ones that weren't born on the island, moved here because they were tired of fighting.
Yep.
Of having to struggle constantly. Menagerie is filled with people that just want to be left alone.
And they probably
here we are
should
asking
be.
them to put the rest of the world before themselves.
Yeah, this...
Guess I never really thought about it like that.
No,
The
you
problem
didn't.
is, whatever happens at Haven is going to affect them whether they like it or not.
CCT towers
If
going
Adam gets
down
his
is a
way and
bad
Haven
thing,
falls,
to be sure.
It's only going to make things worse for the faunus. Everywhere.
Yeah?
Adam. He's the guy you used to work with?
That's one way of putting it. He's trying to be
Yes.
delicate about the whole thing.
Sorry. Forget I brought it up.
No, it's okay. Have you ever met someone and thought to yourself, they are the personification of this word?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
Well, I remember getting to know Ruby and thinking, this girl is the embodiment of purity.
Purity, okay. I couldn't remember
After a
if it was
while,
purity
I saw
or
Weiss was
innocence.
defiance,
Oh,
and Yang was strength.
yeah.
What am I?
Jury's still out on that one.
Takes time,
But I'm
dude.
leaning towards Ernest.
Ernest is good. Him and his tail.
At first, I thought Adam was justice. Then I thought he was passion.
New and new.
But over time, I realized I was wrong.
Yep.
He wasn't any of those things. He was spite. Not hatred.
Very spiteful.
Not rage. Spite. He won't accept equality. Only suffering for what he feels the world did to him. And his way of thinking is dangerously contagious.
And
That's what worries
that
me about
is
Ilya.
what draws
She's
people to
not
him.
like Adam. Not yet, at least.
And she
I
really
don't
doesn't
know
want
how long
Ilya to
it will
become
last.
like Adam.
She was your friend, huh?
She was. Her chameleon traits meant she could pass as human. She could have lived a normal life if she wanted. But she didn't. I
Well,
always admired that.
she had her reasons, as we
She
saw
lost
in
her
the
family in a
Blake
mining
short.
accident when she was young.
Again,
And she joined
calling
the
back to the
Like me, she
character
was more or less
shorts
trained on the
before
road
the
alongside
season
other
started
faunus.
proper.
She learned to survive, to defend herself. But as people like Sienna and Adam started to gain a following, she became more dangerous. I guess I did too.
Well, you woke up eventually,
My parents tried to get me to leave with them, but I refused.
and that
Like Adam
led
and Ilya,
to
after all.
something.
You know we're going to have to face her eventually.
I know.
Yep.
So, what are you gonna do?
What is she
I'm
going to
going
do?
to try and help her the way you helped me.
Good luck with that.
You showed me that sometimes you need to be there for a friend, even when they don't want you to be. I
Yeah.
was drowning in guilt and fear. I tried to push you away, but you didn't give up on me. And I can't give up on Ilya. It's about time I saved my friends for once.
Less running, more saving. I like the sound of that. Oh, Oscar at the start of his training, huh?
Are you hungry? It's almost dinner time.
Oh yeah, food time.
Yeah.
Good time.
That sounds good. I
Oh,
was about
oh.
to call it a night anyway.
Is this where
So, you've
Ruby
never
is
fought
trying to cook and ends
Just
up
the
burning
occasional
something
small
because
friend.
that was hilarious.
Wow, you look like a natural.
It's strange. I've only had this cane for a few weeks, but I feel like I've had it for a lifetime. Longer,
Yep.
even. I sound like a crazy person.
You sound
yeah,
like a
just a
guy
little.
with two souls.
But at this pace, you'll be combat ready.
Hey, the man with two souls. Call back to what Blake was reading at the beginning of Volume 1. Oh, that was so good.
Well, I'll see you upstairs.
I wonder what the
How
book
do you
was
handle
about.
all of this?
What do you mean?
I'm scared.
Of course you are.
More scared than I've ever been in my life. Than I ever thought was possible.
I
always
mean,
knew
you're
I
stepping
wanted to be
into
more than
something
farm
that is so much bigger than
This-
you, and you
Who would ask for this?
Well, that's a good question, actually. Oh, he's getting emotional.
We all
Well,
went to
at least he
Beacon
can put the
because we
cane
wanted to
away
help
easily.
people.
It's kind of like a
But
collapsible
you're right.
umbrella that, after it folds
None
in
of
on
us asked
itself,
for this
it
either.
shortens.
We just have to press on
How
and
can you be so confident? People have tried to kill
Whoa.
you. The world's about to go to war all over again. How are you okay with any of this?
There's a difference between being okay with something and just managing it, kid.
When Beacon fell, I lost two of my friends, Penny Polandina and Pira Nikos. I didn't know them for very long, but that doesn't change the fact that they were two of the most kind-hearted people I'd ever met.
Yeah,
But that didn't save them.
the world grew darker on the day that those two
Pira thought that
died.
if there was even the smallest chance of helping someone, that it was a chance worth taking. And because of that, she died fighting a battle she knew she couldn't win. And Penny
Man,
was killed. Just to make a statement.
yep. The wrong statement by the wrong people.
Sorry.
I am scared. But not just
Wait,
for me.
why does Oscar have his bag on
What happened at
anyway?
Beacon shows that Salem doesn't care if you're
Don't
standing
tell me he was
against her or
thinking
not.
of running away. I
She'll
never
kill
really noticed that
anybody.
before.
And that scares me most of all. Pira, Penny,
Wow, how did I not notice the
I'd be
cursor
lying
was
if I said
still
that
there
it
the whole
didn't
time?
hurt. That I didn't think about them every
Whoops.
day since I lost them. That I didn't wish I had spent more time with them. If it had been me instead, I know they would have kept fighting too. No matter how dangerous it was. So that's what I choose to do.
Well,
To keep moving forward.
hey. That's all you can do in life. People come, people go. The partings aren't always good. And,
If we don't hurry,
Yeah.
Nora's gonna eat everything. It wouldn't be the first time.
referencing how she's always eating
This isn't
all
gonna
of the
be easy.
pancakes in Ruby
But the fact that you're
Chibi.
even trying says a lot about you. You're braver than you think.
I wonder if the belts
She really
and
is
such
remarkable, isn't she?
along the upper arms and shoulders is like for
She
holding
must
her
have been one of the
weapon,
pest huntresses at Beacon, huh?
or if that's just part of the outfit.
In some ways, yes. But in many others, no. She has her quirks, her faults, just like everyone else. But she also possesses something unquantifiable. A spark
Unquantifiable, you say?
that can inspire others even in the darkest of times.
Sounds
This
like
must
the
be really
makings
hard on
of an
her, too.
actual guardian.
It most assuredly is.
Your thoughts?
And,
Are of no significance.
that's those
If this
two
is how High Leader
guys.
Taurus wishes to proceed, then we shall make it so.
Of course,
That
brother.
is not good.
Still.
Come in.
Oh boy.
Sister Ilya, thank you for meeting with us.
This
How may I
conversation
be of assistance?
is not going to be a good one, is it?
Please, stand. We have wonderful news.
What is it?
Oh boy.
We finally received a message from the Mistral Brotherhood. The
Oh.
operation was a success. Adam Taurus has claimed his place as the High Leader of the White
Mistral Brotherhood.
Good.
Was that the name of the
And
faction within the
Sienna?
White Fang? The one that
Buried
supported
with
Adam?
honor. The other branches of the Fang have been given the story that was agreed upon.
Oh, the Mistral
necessary
Brotherhood
sacrifice.
was just
We won't
one of the
forget
branches of the
everything she
White
did for
Fang.
us.
Fang. Indeed.
Your maturity and understanding
Necessary
in regards to this
sacrifices,
matter
huh?
is appreciated. And it is
Yeah,
why we've
right.
summoned you here this evening.
The White Fang is experiencing a transitional period.
Growth requires change.
And change can be painful.
That'd make the second transitional
it's for the
period if you
betterment of
include the
Vanus,
one
then
that happened
it's a pain we
between
can endure.
Gira and Sienna Khan.
What's our next mission?
Containment. With the CCT tower still inoperable, we have the luxury of control over the flow of information.
News of
Such a
Adam's
nice
ascension has
word.
yet to reach Menagerie. But when it does, the citizens of Kuokawana will undoubtedly react poorly now that the chieftain has spoken out against us.
Most likely, yeah.
My fault
Wouldn't
the
be
Belladonnas
surprised.
had any ground to stand on.
Do not concern yourself with past failures, Ilya. Focus on the future. We have an opportunity
Well,
for redemption.
Focusing
What
on the
do you
future,
need?
that's sound advice, if nothing
The
else.
Belladonnas are the only remaining threat to Adam's assault on Haven Academy.
And so, they must be silenced.
Oh, really?
Silenced?
Like
Silence.
Sienna.
Such a
They stand
nice
in the way of
word.
true progress for our people.
We would never put such a
So
burden on you alone, of
please.
course. Your brothers and sisters will be at your side. But your relationship with their daughter makes you an integral part of this operation.
Oh. Oh, great.
We know how close you were with young Blake. Rest assured, High Leader Taurus has requested she be taken alive. But we cannot risk having her present to defend her family.
You think it's going
The
to stop
people
her?
of Menagerie.
We'll come to understand what happens to those who speak out against the White Fang.
Or they'll
And we'll
turn
be left
against
without a
you.
leader until our victory is complete.
A necessary sacrifice, Sister Ilya.
It's not that simple when it's personal. And you can see how torn she is about it. Very conflicted.
She's right to worry about the citizens. It's possible they may come to see Gira as a martyr.
It is
Most
a risk
likely.
we must take for our High Leader.
I will not allow them to ruin this. The Belladonna name has brought me nothing but grief.
He's
You've
angry.
done well in finding the deserter. Bring her to me alive. But not before you've slaughtered her family. I have a promise to keep.
Very spiteful
He seems
indeed.
unwell.
He carries with him a tremendous burden.
Are we sure he
You
is
sure
the
that's
one
not
to
just the
lead us?
sins crawling
For
on his
now.
back?
We must do what is best for the Faunus. Yes. Brother Yuma, did you see Tagira's messenger?
He rests beneath the waves,
Oh,
along
yeah.
with his warning.
Which means the warning never
Then all
reaches
is well.
Mistral. Well, isn't that nice? Okay, so no more messenger, and the Belladonnas are going to be moved against, which means that sometime quite soon in this season, there's going to be a big fight with everything coming to a head in Menagerie. Well, shoot. Well. Can't really think of much to say after that. It's very clear what's going to happen. Those supporting Adam are moving against the Belladonna family. And well, Blake and Son are there, so they'll be able to help fight them back. The question is, how many who are supporting the White Fang with Adam Taurus' leadership, how many of those are actually on the island? Well, I'm sure the answers will be made clear soon enough. But for now, I guess I'll just leave it at this for this one. As always, if you enjoyed watching, please be sure to like and leave a comment, subscribe if you want more, and be sure to ring that bell so you're notified anytime I upload something new. And until next time, this is Torma Ximnus, signing off. Stay frosty, my friends.